Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Just going to do a quick definition read on profanity. What is true profanity? It's important when we throw around, I really think it's important myself, is when we decide what profanity is and what it's not. To just use profanity, I think, as a huge umbrella is a mistake. It's taking a word or a meaning that was meant for a very specifically extreme form of more or less blasphemy, if you want to know the truth, is a form of blasphemy. Am I on there now? It's not quite what we're doing with it. Is we're trying to take profanity and throw everything under that. And I just think that's a really big mistake because it doesn't leave us much variance and expression of what we're... Look, I'm not advocating potty mouths. I know people are upset because they're hearing people say stuff they never heard them say before. Well, it's the end of something, and I think a lot of people are just doing the best they can, but there's a fine line between sorry about that, I should have had it already set up. Between threats and profanity. I mean, there's definitions of all the above. Profanation, the act of, an instance of, profaning, desecration. It's pretty big. It's a noun. Profane, adjective. Showing contempt or irreverence toward God or sacred things. Blasphemous. Non-religious in subject matter, form, or use, secular, sacred, profane, and even then it says music. Definition 3, not initiated into the mysteries of ritual. Vulgar, coarse. Profane, feigning, feigns. Number 1. This is now we're into a verse of course, profane. To treat with irreverence. irrevence. To put to an improper, unworthy, or degrading use, abuse. Middle English, profane. From Old French, from medieval Latin, profamus. Variant of Latin, profumer. Before, i.e. outside the temple, hence not sacred, secular, impious. Before, temple. Profanatory, adjective. Profanely, adverb. Profaneness, noun. Profaner. Synonyms: profane, blasphemous, sacrilegious. The most common meaning of these adjectives refers to irreverence toward God or things held sacred. This is important. Can you get this on your stupid phone now? I can't. You guys, they're dumbing all of it. They're making everything just, oh, come on. Let's separate some of what we discuss as profanity. Don't take away from strong language to people. Leave room, please. Stop trying to be word police too, but say you're for the Constitution and this, that, and the other. But really, you just want your own form of control and the way you want it, opposed to the way that someone else wants their control. That's all it is. So, you either believe in free speech or you don't. It's plain and simple. It really is. But then taking profanity and taking it and just like this huge umbrella of it is so extra dark than it needs to be. And I find that a lot of Christians do that. I do. Yeah, a lot of the world is dark, but you know what? There's still a lot of light. Praise the Lord. And honestly, I find just defining the fact of what true profanity is a real light from the Lord. Synonyms. Profane, blasphemous, sacrilegious. The most common meaning of these adjectives refers to irreverence toward God or things held sacred. Profane, the most general, describes abusive disrespect of a sacred name by word or deed. Blasphemous is careful usage. Refers strictly to profane utterances about God. Sacrilegious usually implies extremely profane actions or desecration of sacred objects. So if someone says, hey, fuck off, is that really? Or is it just simply them being rude and establishing their grounds? Are we going to go as far and describe that as profanity? I don't know, maybe I'm messing something up here in my head, but that really bothers me, the black and white. It has always immensely bothered me. There is very much black and white situations in the world. There is moral and ethical codes that are so black and white, it should cause someone to, bump their head into a wall all the time. It's so clearly stated what's right and wrong. But then there's just those, what I call the beauties of life, the variances of color of it, is that we can have varying degrees of profanity. But I think using the word profanity to envelop all of those things is ignorant. And I think it takes something and makes it into something it's not. And it's wrong. Now, does this give us an excuse to go around and talk the way we want? I don't know. I mean, maybe until stuff is straightened out a little bit. But we all have our own reasons to behind our own insanity, correct? Of a sacred name by word or deed. Abuse, disrespect. Blasphemous is careful usage, refers strictly to profane utterances about God. Sacrilegious usually implies extremely profane actions or desecration of sacred objects. Profanity. The condition or quality of being profane. Abusive, vulgar, or irreverent language. The use of such language. Irreverent. We should probably look up irreverent. You could at least have an old dictionary. I mean, you might be one of the teachers during the blackout collapse when we can't go back to this madness. You might need to help people learn things. I'm being serious. I'm not being a brat right now, but it doesn't matter what I do, so. Thank God I got the alphabet down a little bit, but boy, that took forever. Irreverent. It's more by the S's. It's a fun word, isn't it? Irreverent. Almost there. irrelevant, irrelative. Having no applications or effects in a specific circumstance. Irreverent. I had the wrong one, I knew it. Lacking in reverence. Disrespectful and irreverent person. Proceeding from irreverence. Want of reverence, of due respect. A disrespectful act or remark. Well, I guess then we just have to all close up those potty mouths. Get those masks on and get straightened up in your lines. Did you get your shots? Did you get your shots?